Hey, what is up guys, it's the Dino Gamer back in another video. Today I'm here with 6 new species profiles released by Jurassic World Evolution this morning. I literally woke up to see like 6 notifications on my phone of just that channel. I was like, what the heck? And they said species profiles. So basically I kind of called it from our last species profile that we ever discussed before this, which was the Indominus Rex. I figured that these guys were going to end up bringing species profiles back to introduce new creatures from updates or DLCs or whatnot. And because we had this update slash DLC, I don't even know anymore, of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and got 6 new dinosaurs that are based on the film, I figured they were going to have species profiles to go along with it. Now the first one on here, we're going to just discuss all of them today, guys. So the first one right here is the Allosaurus, and as you can see, the Allosaurus, I've actually not unlocked the Allosaurus in Evolution yet, but the Allosaurus looks absolutely amazing. They did such a good job with it, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Frontier, when it comes to making the dinosaurs look exactly like the ones in the movies, they do a great job. Their models look absolutely perfect. And you can compare them with like other dinosaurs from other movies, and they don't do as well. Or from other games, that is, and they don't do as well as Frontier has done. And the Allosaurus looks pretty cool. I love the colors, and I can't wait to see what other colors that come with it. But the next one we have is the Baryonyx. There we go. Now, the Baryonyx was one of my favorite dinosaurs in the movie. Despite its screen time not being very, big, it still looks pretty good. I love the coloring on the default. One thing I've noticed from the species profile of Baryonyx is that the Baryonyx was finding a Sinoceratops. One thing I kind of wanted with these dinosaurs was each carnivore to at least have their own unique animations when it came to battling. I get why you would need this like similar animations when it comes to eating people, because there's really not much else you can do other than what they've already created for that animation. I mean, of course, you could, do an animation of, dinosaurs grabbing the humans as they're running rather than the dinosaurs just grabbing the humans while they're down. But back to the battle, I was hoping that dinosaurs from the same species could have, like, unique animations, like Baryonyx, Spinosaurus, and Stygimoloch, because they're all in the same species, could have their own unique animation aside from all the Tyrannosaurids that are going to be introduced in the game or that are already introduced in the game. That's just what I think. I figured that maybe Frontier could make something out of it, considering that they're built somewhat differently. I know they're big dinosaurs and all, but I feel like you could do something with it. I don't know, with anything, with like any kind of animation. At the moment, the animations are exactly the same as pretty much every other big carnivore in the game. And no, I shouldn't be complaining about that. It seems like something that just seems a bit unnecessary, but honestly, I think it'd look really good and it would make the game all the more unique aside from all the other dinosaur games that we've done in the past. The next dinosaur we have is the Carnotaurus, and the Carnotaurus actually looks really cool. I do like the way it looks, although I feel like the colored variation, the default, doesn't look like the one from the actual movie. I felt like it was more red, but this one makes it look a bit more, like, I kind of want to say pink, but I have really bad, I have a hard time like differing colors from one another because honestly I'm not good with that kind of stuff. But who knows, maybe this is exactly the kind of color they use for the one in the movie. But honestly, the Carnotaurus actually looks really cool. I feel like it looks a little bit different than the one in the movie. It's probably just some facial features that I'm not getting right or whatever. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure people aren't complaining. I think they're just glad that we're having a different type of dinosaur in the game that we haven't gotten very often. And the fact that it is such a unique dinosaur, because this dinosaur is not too common in other kind of games. I've never really seen this dinosaur in any other games, much like the rest of these Fallen Kingdom dinosaurs. But I feel like the Carnotaurus stands out considering that he was he was thought to have battled the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the Fallen Kingdom movie. Although really it was just more of a takedown. But as you can see, we have the basic animation of pretty much all the big carnivores when they are attacking people. When the people are down, they just kind of munch on them. Now, I like this animation, don't get me wrong. I think it's cool that, how the dinosaurs kind of interact with the people and how they react when the people are there. But again, I can't help but feel like there should be a unique animation, like different animations, not just a unique one for each dinosaur, but like different ones. Like I said before, dinosaurs can like grab people as they're running, or maybe dinosaurs can purposely trip people over with their tails, and then like kind of what Blue did in Fallen Kingdom to one of those to some of those people, to some of Lockwood's men, and that was really cool. I like that. I probably should have put a spoiler alert there. The next dinosaur we have is the one and only Sinoceratops. Now, Sinoceratops actually was pretty cool in this movie. It had more screen time than the Triceratops, which is a bit surprising considering Triceratops is a really famous, kind of well-known dinosaur. And I feel like over the years, it hasn't gotten the screen time it's actually deserved in the Jurassic franchise, but I'm so happy that they decided to add in a new dinosaur to the franchise. Something like Sinoceratops. Literally something that I'm pretty sure no one else has really heard of. And I mean, they could have used so many other Triceratops for it, but this one, I don't know why they used. I don't know if there's a significance. I don't know if they were just picking literally like maybe certain ceratopsids out of a hat. Like, oh, we need a ceratopsid to fight the Carnotaurus because that would look cool. And they just picked one from, they just got like a bunch of new ones, like a bunch of new names, and they just put it all in a hat, and they just kind of picked a random one, and they ended up getting Sinoceratops. Honestly, I love the Sinoceratops in this. Personally, I've only heard the Sinoceratops only a few times before this film came out, so I wasn't really it's not really a well-known dinosaur to me, but I honestly love the way it looks. The frill is so weird. It's curved along with the horns on its frill, and the fact that it has only one, like, it kind of reminds me of like a more deformed kind of Styracosaurus with shorter horns on its frill, and it's a more curved frill, and the one horn on its nose is more thick and wide rather than long, narrow, and sharp. I feel like this one is more dull, but at the same time it looks a little bit sharp. I do love the color variations. This is one of the only dinosaurs at the moment that I've actually unlocked that's from the Fallen Kingdom DLC slash update. I can't wait to see the color variations though. I'm yet to see what this dinosaur looks like with different colors. I've only been stuck with the default, and honestly, even the default looks pretty good because I really like original colors from like the actual movie. That's one of the things I like to stick with in this game. Unless it's from like new dinosaurs that haven't really been introduced from the movies, then I'll change their colors up a bit. But this is what I think about the Sinoceratops. um, I don't know why. I don't know why it's just this color. It's like a really like a light but dark kind of green. I really don't know how to say it, but then it's mixed with like a beige kind of color. I don't know what it is about that. It just kind of, I feel like it fits with this dinosaur's profile. I feel like, I don't know, but that was the Sinoceratops, guys. Next off, we have my favorite out of the 6 new dinosaurs in the Fallen Kingdom DLC slash update, and that is the Stygimoloch, guys. Now, if you don't know why I like the Stygimoloch, I don't know if you guys have seen the video yet, but basically, in my Jurassic World review video that I'm currently working on, I kind of explained why Stygimoloch is my favorite dinosaur out of the 6, and it's because the Stygimoloch is absolutely adorable and clumsy and at the same time a freaking badass. Now, I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but let's just say the Stygimoloch kind of goes apeshit crazy. But no, the Stygimoloch is actually a really cool dinosaur and something I've actually have seen over the years a lot. Now, I feel like it looks a bit different than what I've seen before. From the pictures that I've seen, and these could be pictures of just Dracorex, but I felt like I've seen pictures before of the Stygimoloch without its dome. And I almost think that it did have a dome, but the dome was so small that it was just, it looked like it was a part of the skull, and it looked like it was just a bunch of lumps, kind of like the Dracorex. But now that I look at this, I honestly think that the Stygimoloch looks really cool. Honestly, if you really take a close look at it, it just looks like a miniature Pachycephalosaurus with some extra elongated spikes on the back of its skull, which honestly I think makes it look like all the more cool. And I just don't know what it is about the Stygimoloch. I just want to have a bunch of them in my park, I guess. But no, I just love the way they look. I don't know why. I mean, they've ever since like Fallen Kingdom trailers have come out and actually showed the Stygimoloch, I was like, whoa, this thing looks awesome. You know, I guess it's because I'm just really impressed with how they decided to go about with the dinosaur. I've never really seen a Stygimoloch in like documentaries or films or anything. I've only ever seen them in books and pictures. So when I guess when they brought it to life on screen, it just really impressed me, and that's probably why I really like all the other dinosaurs. But I've seen the Allosaurus, I've seen the Carnotaurus, I've seen Baryonyx, but I've never seen Sinoceratops or Stygimoloch. I've never really seen them in a documentary or in a movie. So just seeing them being brought to life in a video game and in a movie, it's just so impressive to see how they behave, how they move. just their animations, everything about it looks amazing. And just to see the I almost said Dracoryx, no, to see the Stygimoloch trying to break out of its enclosure, like you could tell that it's gonna wreak havoc. And honestly, I'm excited. I'm kind of excited to release my Stygimoloch out into my park so it could just wreak havoc across everything. Of course, I'm just gonna wait until I do that in the sandbox mode. But anyways, our final dinosaur, guys, is the one and only Indoraptor. Now, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to get into spoilers, but the Indoraptor in the movie, there were some elements about it that kind of bothered me, but for the most part, I actually thought it was pretty good. But in like game-wise, the Indoraptor actually looked really badass. You see it move a whole lot more, and the animation gives a lot more than I felt like what the movie has shown us. And just to see it move around and to do a quick kill on multiple dinosaurs, it's just amazing, but at the same time it's really like freaky, because like this is a new dinosaur. It's scary compared to what the movie has actually shown us. We have a lot more when it comes to the Indoraptor's behavior and reaction to other dinosaurs. And for the most part, what I've seen in previous, not discussion videos, but gameplay videos of Jurassic World Evolution for people who have actually unlocked the Indoraptor, I've heard that the Indoraptor is almost unstoppable. Like, I don't know if there's actually anything that can defeat the Indoraptor, and it's one of the hardest dinosaurs to actually get in the game. Not only do you have to have 100% genome of the Velociraptor, you also have to have 100% genome of the Indominus Rex, along with having a certain amount of research centers and a lot of money to actually incubate the dinosaur. That is, if it'll successfully incubate the first few times around. I don't know how hard this dinosaur is going to be, but honestly, this is really cool because then you could bring to life like more like dinosaur battles from like the movies that you've always wanted. And as you can see, there's one right now, like the Indoraptor versus Blue. Now, the Indoraptor versus Blue in the movie was really cool, but just to see Blue, like, actually, like, or not just Blue, but any Velociraptors or any dinosaurs just go down like that is just amazing. And just to see the Indoraptor take something down, like, something bigger than it, like, something twice its size, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like I've seen the Indoraptor take down a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and now you're just seeing it take down something as big as the Ceratosaurus. You just think there is no way that this is possible. But then the game shows us how it is, and honestly, it just looks like that's what I like about this game. They make it seem like it's possible that a dinosaur like this could take down something as big as a T-Rex or a Ceratosaurus or a Spinosaurus. And honestly, it's just amazing if they make us think about it like that. But yes, I'm actually truly impressed with the Indoraptor in the game more than I am in the movie. And those were all the species profiles today, guys. So I kind of figured they were going to add in more species profiles for newer dinosaurs, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more in the future when they add in more dinosaurs. And who knows, I heard that they were going to do an aerial and aquatic update eventually, so maybe they'll do species profiles differently, like kind of how they did the hybrids differently. They'll probably do like the aquatic dinosaurs differently and the aerial dinosaurs differently. I don't really know, but honestly, I thought that was really cool, and I can't wait to see more species profiles of other dinosaurs that we're going to eventually get in the game, along with, who knows, maybe some of the previous dinosaurs we've already gotten that we haven't gotten species profiles with. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Jurassic World Evolution and other cool dinosaur stuff I post on this channel. That is all I have to say for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please, have a nice day.